you think about taking in the game tonight, particularly the efficiency in scoring 60 points?
Yeah, I mean that was incredible, man. You know, you don't get to see that very often. You know, to be that efficient. For a guy to score 60 points and only 10 free throws and make 9 of them, I mean, you're thinking like this dude either has absurd amount of threes and you know, it was just incredible. I mean, how efficient he was. But that's not all he did. I mean, shoot, you know, he goes get 7 rebounds and 3 steals, 8 assists. I mean, he was all over the place. And we did a really good job of understanding who was hot and keep riding that hot hand. And it was just fun, you know, to be able to watch greatness like that. That was incredible, man.
Were you hoping he was going to break his own record? 61
You know, it's so funny, man. That's the only reason I kept him in the game is I would have got him out there. I told him when I pulled him over, I said, bro, what are you doing? We run the same play. I'm trying to get you your career high. He looked at me and said, oh, okay, I'll get it. I said, bro, I would have got you out and got you to stand and know you deserve. But, yeah, I mean, that just speaks to who he is. He wasn't even thinking about that, man.
It seemed like Utah knew because they started.
Yeah.
Did you feel that?
He literally, yeah, I did. And that's why I was trying to tell everybody, you know, they was going to start firing and doubling to make sure we had our proper space and things we work on. But he literally didn't even think about that, which is incredible. And I know if that was me, I would have been shooting from half, huh? Man, you kidding me?
A couple months ago when he was in, I think he was in range of Clay's record for most three-pointers in a game, and you didn't put it back in. Was this more just because it was a career high? This is a little bit of a different calculus there.
Well, yeah, that, and then, you know, we have rode the guys so much, you know, and, you know, they didn't take their starters out until a minute into it, which always tells you that they're still trying to win the game, you know. So it was more of that than anything. But a career high, I mean, this is a beautiful thing. It's a career high for him. But, you know, obviously we got to shine a light on Dame. But, man, I just thought so many other guys played well. I thought Drew was incredible, you know, and he has been. I mean, just the effort and energy he gives us. So many guys. Nas stepped up, played big for us, you know, when Josh was out. So I thought it was one of Ant's better floor games as well. A couple, you know, turnovers, you know, at the end or in the fourth, but I thought it was a really good game for him too. So obviously Dame was incredible, and we enjoyed that. I know y'all have gotten used to that over the years. I didn't have a healthy Dame last year, you know. We got one this year, and he's put on some exceptional performances, and that one, you know, ranks at the top of the list for me, you know, so that was fun.
Coach, psychologically as a team, can you describe what it's like to have a weapon like that, a guy who can get you 60?
Yeah, I mean, it's very few coaches that have the luxury, you know, to have a guy like that, you know, that gets you 40, 50, 60 at any time. And for me, you know, I'm just kind of riding and just kind of seeing how hot he might be at the time, because he goes on these stretches a lot of times, and you're like, okay. Because really, I thought he was tired at the end of the third, and he was so hot that I came to the timeout, and I said, you know, how you feeling? 'Cause I really want to get you out of here for the last 2 minutes. And GP and everybody's like, no, let him go. I said, man, this could be a really good game at the end. I don't want to have him tired because he got 45, 50. So he said, no, I'm good. And, you know, again, I got to trust guys in those moments.
But from a level of belief as a team, what does that do for you guys?
Well, it does everything. I mean, I think a lot of times I've talked with a lot of you guys and said, you know, we defer a lot of times because of his greatness. And everybody kind of sitting waiting on Dame to go ahead and take it over. Just do what he always does. And sometimes it throws us out of rhythm. And that's just how great he is, and that's the confidence that everybody has in him. And then sometimes he's like, all right, now y'all go to work, you know. So it's it's nip and tuck sometimes, but to have a weapon like that, Jason, is a luxury that not a lot of people have. And I'm just happy you know, for Dame that he's playing so dang well after really getting himself healthy, mind, body, and soul last year and this summer.
What was the most points anybody that was on one of your teams scored?
Man, I kind of feel like Melo had a 61 time in Denver, if I can remember. I really do believe that. But other than that, yeah, Rip had 51 time at the Garden, and but this is different level.
And then for you guys as his team, as teammates, whether it was Rip or Melo or whoever, were you guys all also on like the hey, don't take him out, don't take him out?
Yeah.
Is that kind of how that was?
It was, and then I'm the point guard, so I just keep calling his play and throwing it to him and screening for him. We do whatever you can to make that moment as special as it could be.
Chauncey, how important was it to get this game tonight? Because obviously you guys have the second half of this home season, win versus the Spurs. It seemed like this one, or at least these next couple games, seemed semi-significant for kind of giving you guys a path to.
You know, I just been, as I told you, after that Laker game and me coming in and talking to our team that next day, it really kind of been all about just literally taking one game at a time. No looking ahead, no looking back. Just one game at a time. Do what we could do to try to win the game. See if we can start putting some games together where we can play some complete games, you know, and just really staying in the moment. And I thought we did a good job of that. You know, we stuck to what we said we were going to do on both ends of the floor, and it was an impressive win for us.
How much do we know about Josh and Dirk?
Not much. We'll probably find out a lot more tomorrow.
Coach, I don't know if I'll be able to word this so it makes sense, but obviously it's a good thing to have Dame score 60. But can it be a bad thing? Because so often this team has had to rely on him so much to carry them. It's never really had a sustainable level of success.
You're right, Jason. That makes no sense. No, it can be.
You know what I mean?
It could hurt you sometimes, man. It can, you know, and it puts a lot of pressure on the guy, on Dame, you know, because he's just been so great that you just always feel like you got that ace of spade, and all right, it's time to play it, you know. And shoot, he just can't be Superman every single night, but it can hurt you, you know. Just him being him, I think sometimes has hurt Ant. You know, because Ann is deferring to him so much, like, go ahead, and you know, do your thing. And Dame is like, nah, this is us now, let's go. So yeah, it could hurt you sometimes, but I will just say this: I'd rather have it.
Tonight he had 9 in the
Last one,
first quarter, 9 in the first quarter, which is obviously good, but you guys trailed by 12.
Yeah.
He becomes more aggressive, you guys take the lead, 19, and then finally get separation, then score the 24. So it almost seems like maybe he made a conscious decision, I need to ramp it up as we're not getting it done.
Well, yeah, and I at halftime I really got after the guys and the starters, just the starters, because I'm saying y'all can't get us up them type of starts. You know, we had another tough start again tonight. And then, you know, we made some changes. They came back, boom, now we're back. And I'm saying, let's do it the right way this half. And we did. And I think that he was very aggressive knowing that, saying, all right. And I'm saying, these guys, you give us all confidence, you know. So he did a good job. And sometimes that's not always scoring. It's just him being aggressive, understanding that he's going to create so much attention that now everybody else scores very easy, you know.